As death metal rocks on, we return to the spooky tales from the dark multiverse. Ooh, so scary. But kicking off the second wave of these tales is Tales from the Dark Multiverse Batman Hush. Written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, art by Dexter Soy, coloring by Ivan Placencia, and cover by David Marquez and Alejandro Sanchez. On this Earth, Thomas Elliot and his parents witnessed the deaths of Thomas and Martha Wayne, deciding to adopt Bruce into their care. Despite this, Bruce still never overcame his trauma, and Thomas feels powerless to help him. Cutting to present day, Elliot is a Gotham senator and CEO of Wayne Industries, having partnered with Talia al Ghul and the League of Assassins. Leaving the gala he's attending, Thomas arrives at Arkham Asylum when he learns from Dr. Crane that Bruce Wayne is dead, who has been purposely left in a vegetative state and locked up in Arkham by Thomas himself. As Thomas Elliot leaves, Arkham Asylum experiences a blackout and Crane is attacked by the fabled Arkham Devil, aka Batman the Silenced, who then goes after Thomas Elliot afterwards. Elliot is saved by Grayson of the Court of Owls from the protesting outsiders, and they head off to confront Jason Todd, believing that he sold weapons to Batman. However, all three of them find themselves attacked by Batman himself, with Elliot fleeing the scene. Realizing who Batman may be, he heads to Wayne Manor, finding Grayson there as well, as they are both attacked by Batman, who pulls them underneath to a secret cave beneath the manor. And I'll end the story there without giving any more spoilers. So story, I will give this a 4 out of 5. This was a interesting, good one-shot. It's, to a degree, it still followed the similar story beats as the original Batman Hush story, with the obvious, changes to character depictions, and the roles are now reversed. And this was done really well, in my opinion. Art and coloring, I'm gonna give a 4.5 out of 5. Dexter Soy, who most people know from either Red Hood and the Outlaws during the Rebirth run, I think at least the first arc, and also the most recent Batman and the Outsiders series. He is a really good artist, and Ivan Placencia, who's known for also a lot of works as well, is a pretty good colorist. So together, the art and coloring works so well, and their work turns out to be so great, and it's really shown in this. I would say the highlights are pretty much any scene where Batman appears. I really dig the Hush-esque design for this Batman. I think it's a good design overall, and it really stands out in those pages, and it helps bolster the art and the coloring overall on those pages. And the cover, I will give a 4.5 out of 5. It's a really great cover with good art and coloring. I think overall with Batman Hush, it's a one-shot. It is essentially just pretty much a complete story. It doesn't particularly leave anything open-ended. Doesn't feel like there should be another issue to finish it off. Essentially with these one-shots, it's still following the same basis as the first wave of the Tales from the Dark Multiverse. There is a tragic ending. Given, it's supposed to be the Dark Multiverse, there is no happy ending. It's supposed to be dark, evil, terrible. Everyone's nightmares come true, all of that. So, of course, they're not going to give it a good ending, but at least finishes the story. And this did it well. I didn't particularly feel like the story was rushed in any part. It worked well, and it was a good issue overall. So, I know if you like Elseworld stuff, you'll probably like this. I wouldn't say I highly recommend it, but if you do like Elseworld stuff and you have, the money to pay for it, definitely pick this up, because this is, I think, this was like $5.99. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Since I think these ones have the slight prestige format with them. I assume so, since I think the first wave of the Tales from the Dark Multiverse was similar in design, but who knows? But that is my thoughts, my quick review on Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Batman Hush. I plan to pick up the remainder, since at least this time they're releasing them at the right time. Because death metal is still going on, and that has to do with the Dark Multiverse. Now, unlike the first wave of Tales from the Dark Multiverse, which came out like several months after Metal, it's like, yeah, this is a really weird time to release these things. You could try and make an argument of, well, Flash Forward was going on as well, but really, it was trying to, capture, capture the hype of Metal, but it was too little too late. But at least they learned their lesson, and this time they're coming out they're coming out at the right time with death metal going on. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you all in the next one.